All right, I think I am live right now. Let me just double check it because it's my first time doing this, so I'm so sorry if it will take a long time for me to begin. But I have my computer on the other side to really check if it's working because I tried to go on live yesterday, but it didn't went through for some reasons, for some technical reasons. So let me just go ahead and check over here before we begin. Yes, I am live right now. So let me just start in an introduction. Hi everyone, my name is Grace and welcome to Southeastern Mama. I'm a stay-at-home mom and I have a 1-year-old daughter. She is Frida, her name is Frida, and I am married to a Norwegian man and we are living here in Norway and I'm from the Philippines. And I started this YouTube channel around third week of January and with an intention to inspire other moms to live life intentionally and to simplify life and to really love motherhood in this new stage in our life. And I really tried to be consistent with this creating content, but I I find it really hard to be done with the content because of being so hard on myself, thinking that I am not, what I say is not good enough, so I will always go back and change it, which is just hindering the purpose ultimately of why am I doing this YouTube channel. So this is the reason why I am doing this live video over a drink with you guys. So I call this Tea Time Tuesday. Today is not Tuesday, it's Wednesday, but I tried yesterday but it didn't work for the first time. But right now it's working and I'm happy. I am so energized right now because in Norway, life is starting to normalize. The kindergarten that Frida is going right now is they started opening again since yesterday. So I am the happiest right now for having the break. And of course, I feel very privileged of having this kind of system in a country where they have all the resources. Because coming from the Philippines, I know in the Philippines right now, it's not yet normal. And I am watching news and there might have been a total lockdown in Metro Manila and my family is there. So my thoughts and my heart goes to the thought of families that going through with, like imagine having going through hard things like nothing to eat, no resources for food for your family, and there might be someone there experiencing violence at home, and when you don't have food in your stomach, you tend to shout to your children, you tend to um, have negative vibes around you. So being stuck in a home like that for a long time is really breaking my heart, imagining families like that in the Philippines. And me having this comfortable space and country where they're doing it very well. So yeah, it's just hard to think of. But so yeah, but going back to this segment on my channel, I will do my best to hit the record on my camera and go live for this Tea Time Tuesday. And right now I'm having matcha latte. It's my favorite drink because I have sensitivity with caffeine. But I found a solution. I don't know if any one of you have a sensitivity with coffee, let me know so I won't feel alone with that, because I will feel dizzy. I will feel like I'm gonna pass out whenever I drink coffee. But I found out that coffees have different intensities on it, of course. So I just recently found out a coffee that has less intensity of caffeine, and it really feels good. I felt that I am way better in the less spectrum of caffeine. So I'm starting to drink coffee with less caffeine on it every morning. But right now it's 11:30 in Norway, and I know it's already afternoon, evening in the Philippines. So hi everyone, and whatever drink you might want, smoothie, coffee, or it can be changed every now and then, and we can have a chat and hang out. So this is what I like. It's just continues, because yeah, I would like to share that ever since I started this YouTube channel, I thought, because 3 years ago I really like to begin with this channel, and since 3 years ago, like, imagine that if I started. But I thought that I am afraid of what other people will say, or what like I am too shy. But actually going through with it, I realized that I am quite confident, and I am not I think I have a lot to say and opinions, but I just have a big realization that my problem is not being shy, not what other people might say, or a people pleaser. I realized that my weakness is trying to be perfect. Every time I will hit record and record having an idea to share with you, it will take me hours and hours and hours to film. And because I am so self-conscious that I should that each word should I say make sense, you know. So, and that is not really good. I also realize how critical I am with myself, and that's the voice that been running in my head, like, oh, you should say this, or this is not enough, you know. So it's been really hard on I've been really hard on myself in the journey, and now I like to change that. That's why I am wanting to do this Tea Time Tuesday segment in my YouTube channel, because I guess that it will help me to be natural in front of the camera and speak what is in my mind. So I hope that you will go along with me on this journey as I share to you the knowledges, the ideas that I have in my motherhood, and in this yeah, in overall in this lifestyle. We might talk about travel, minimalism, beauty, or whatever that you might interested to talk about. um, just let me know, and we can hang out. And I would just like to say thank you so much to the 88 subscribers I have right now. Okay, I will say 87, because one of that is my extra YouTube account, and one of them is my husband and my family. So, but I would like to say thank you, because you're there. And I always say that just only one person that I can inspire, only one mom that inspires, that I can inspire with. I will continue this, making YouTube videos. So yeah, so as I have mentioned earlier, Frida is now in the kindergarten. Norway decided to open up the kindergartens, and I think schools in the elementary schools, and not yet with the universities. So slowly they're open. The society is trying to be normal again. And where I live is outside of Oslo. We're not living in a capital city, and I as I checked, the numbers in Oslo is way higher than where we are right now in our community. So each community have different way of approaching the corona. And we have actually 182 deaths right now. I would like to give you correct information about coronavirus here in Norway. They have 50 cases today positive, and that is way better. They did a very good job to really flatten or at least lessen the curve, because before, I remember some 2 weeks ago that they have around 200 positive, and right now it's only 50. So that is a good result with the quarantine that they did. But actually, Norwegians are pretty good in social distancing. It's second nature for them to be in distance with other people, and I think that's the reason why it was quite easy for them to do this quarantine. And they are only 5 million people here in Norway, so spaces are well scattered in the community, not unlike where I came from in Manila, right? So yeah, so this is what is going through in Norway right now. And when it comes to workers here, they are lucky because they get paid still. Actually, even without this crisis, when you're jobless in Norway, you get support from the government. So Norway is a unique that way, because they have a big amount. They're a rich country. They have savings from their oil, so that makes them unique from any other countries, because they can support their community. But what's really good is they have less corruption compared to the Philippines, and they love their country, they love their community, so they really focuses on the family, within the family and the children. So that's what I love about living here in Norway. Yeah, so I can really see that life here in Norway will be soon go back to normal. But I hope that it will happen also in the Philippines. My thoughts are always in there. But so yeah, let's jump back to the topic, perfectionism. Perfectionism. Yeah. So I just realized that this is my weakness. This is the fear of not saying enough, good enough, or fear of the reality, I guess, of there's no such thing as perfect, right? Progress is better than perfect. So I think being perfectionist is not accepting the reality that there's no perfect. And I've been trying to train myself about this, because when I found out that I am a perfectionist, I told myself that I have to do something with this. And also signs are signs are coming. And I remember my husband one time told me that no, he didn't tell me, he asked me something. What did it He often asks my opinion on something, and I think this one instance is the food that he cooked, and he asked me, was it good? Which he always asks whenever he makes food. And then I will say something, yeah, it's really good, it's tasty, but and then he knows immediately that I will say but. So he noticed how much criticism that I will say with things. So that is one sign of being a perfectionist. Like you always look on to, you always look that something is not good, even though it's enough, if you know what I mean. And also one sign is when you are going on shopping for things, you tend to pick another one and think, is this good enough? And if not, you return it and look for another one, or for instance, clothes. I am like that. It would take me a lot of time to pick up the right material, or pick up the right dress, even though they are all the same. And that's it takes a lot of time for me to decide to which one that I will get. So those are the signs that I knew I am a perfectionist. And perfectionism is different from being high achiever. I'm not gonna say that I am a high achiever, because high achievers knows, I guess, that perfect doesn't exist. So for them, it's doing or enjoying the journey. That mastery is the practice in itself, and that's what I am trying to achieve here. That's why I am hitting the press button on talking live, because then I'm not gonna care if I did say something wrong with my words. And I am so excited, and I cannot imagine if I will continue this every week and speak with all of you without erasing or without deleting them, because then I am letting go of those mistakes. So yeah, I hope that you will hang in there with me. And yeah, I am just so excited of how am I gonna be after this challenge that I am trying to build up, because it's not easy to be in front of the camera. And I remember when I met my husband in Oslo. I was au pair in Oslo, and I didn't know anyone here in Norway, so I am starting from scratch. I was 25 years old, and coming in a new country, the language that you didn't know, you don't know anyone, and you're living in a family in a different place, new food, everything is new. I am so excited about the new experience. And then later on, I met some Filipino community that we built friendship on. And then I was on the dating scene, and I met my husband, my boyfriend, and now husband. And he originally came from here in Tønsberg, which is around 2 hours away from Oslo. So we had to move. And that was 3 years ago that we moved here, and I am back to zero again. I don't have friends. I only have him and his family. And I became pregnant. So having the social circle at that time is so tough with me, because I am pregnant. And I am done with all the Norwegian classes that I took when I was au pair, and I already built some connections there. So moving in a new city made it hard for me to connect or have friends with anyone, and that made me so alone. Actually, I couldn't find a job at that moment because I am pregnant. So I am just really staying at home and doing the stuff at home, cooking, cleaning. But I am so dead bored. I don't have anyone to talk to, and I had to travel to Oslo to connect to my friends over there. So I felt alone in many years, even though my husband is great, accommodating and entertaining me at his best. But of course, not everything will be given from our husbands, right? So I long for that connection with friends. And up until now, to be honest, I have Frida, and I'm happy with this motherhood thing, but I lost some connection with friendship with someone that is just around the corner. I have very, very good friends, Filipino friends here in Norway, but they live outside of where I live. And to have that someone close to you, that's what I long for. Up until now, it's been 3 years. And I think YouTube is the thing that helped me to be sane. And I really hope that I could find people that or mothers that are on the same interest as me, talking about Montessori or intentional living. And this is also the reason why I guess that live videos will also help me to build to help me find those people and have a connection. And I feel like I lost my sense of um, my humor. I lost my humor. I lost some of my identity because I have no friends. I have my husband, I have my family, I have my daughter. I'm very happy. But it's different when you have some sisterhood, if you know what I mean, that you regularly meet. And I don't work. That is also the reason I stay at home. So it's really, really tough for me. And I feel so bored and alone. And so this starting my YouTube channel helped me to gain that, to be busy and to learn a lot of skills, really a lot, because you're gonna film, you're gonna talk. It feels like you're like public speaking too. There's a lot of skills that you can learn in YouTubing. And if you're thinking to start YouTube, I really encourage you, because it's you will grow in a lot of things, and it's also a creative process. I also don't have that creative process ever since I'm young, or maybe some, but it was totally lost in adulthood. And starting this YouTube channel really helped me to have that creativity in life. And it feels good when you create something. And I think in this quarantine period, we consume a lot of things, and that is why it's so important to remember or to have time to create, whatever that means to you. Maybe painting, or even if it's not a YouTube channel, there's a lot of ways to create, right? So what else that I have to say? I have a list here because I don't want to bore you too of what what I say. I still want to make sense. So yeah, I also wrote down here about consistency. And as for my experience, when I began this YouTube channel, I'm really determined to be consistent. I scheduled everything. I have a day for filming. I have a day for just ideas and writing down my script. I have a day just for editing, and just a day to upload and to connect with the viewers, or yeah, so for social media. So I have those days plotted. But going back to my videos, I realized that I wasn't consistent. And I have to think about, why am I not consistent? And I realized that it's because of trying to be perfect. And to be honest with you, I have 3 videos that I didn't upload it because I think that it's not enough. And it's so exhausting. I'm so tired of trying to perfect myself, because it's not gonna happen. And if I'm not gonna go through, show up, I'm not gonna go forward, and there will be no progress that will happen. So I'm letting go of that starting from now. I'm letting go of the idea of being perfect, and just show up and share to you what's my thoughts and ideas, and hopefully to give value to you. And as I go along, I hope that I will grow from this journey. And yeah, so I think that's it. I think this wraps up my first Tea Time Tuesday. I don't see anyone chatting right now, and right now I don't really care about it because it's my first video. I posted that I'm gonna go live yesterday because it's Tea Time Tuesday and today's Wednesday. But it didn't work because apparently it's not that easy to go on live, but now I've learned. So this will happen every Tuesday. I don't know what time yet. Please, if you watch this, comment down below what time do you think you can have tea with me and chat, hang out with me, talk about anything under the sun. It's really good. So I will also have contents talking about Montessori. That's all. I'm on it lately, and I have a video coming out this week as well. I'll try. It's about Montessori activities for 1-year-old, and I'm so excited for you to share that, and I hope that you will get some ideas to do activities with your daughter too, if she or he is 1-year-old. So I'm gonna say goodbye right now, and I felt good. I feel good about this because I don't have to turn off the camera and turn it again because I think that I say some not enough stopping it. So yeah, so I would like to say thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and watching this video if you ended up until now. I really appreciate that. And this live setup will be better next time. And I will try. I don't know if my audio is enough, if it's okay. I have no idea yet. If my connection is also okay, I have to check after this. My next video on, and we'll see each other on the next Tea Time Tuesday next week. Bye, have a nice day.